If you are a woman over 60 and you feel like your body suddenly changed without warning, stay with me because what I am about to say may explain everything you have been quietly experiencing. Skin that looks thinner even though you take care of it, joints that feel stiff when you stand up, recovery that takes longer than it used to, and a body that does not feel as supported from the inside as it once did. Most women are told this is just aging, and that message causes more harm than comfort. I am Dr. Tor Lily Stones, and after more than 30 years working closely with women in their 60s, 70s, and beyond, I want to be very clear with you. Aging itself is not the main problem. The real issue is that after menopause, one critical internal support system begins to quietly weaken, and almost no one explains how to protect it properly. That system is collagen. Here is the part that may surprise you. Collagen is not a beauty ingredient. It is not just about wrinkles or appearance. Collagen is the scaffolding that holds your entire body together. It gives your skin firmness. It cushions your joints. It supports your bones, tendons, ligaments, and even the lining of your gut. When collagen levels drop, the body does not collapse overnight, but it slowly begins to feel less resilient, less flexible, and less protected. When you were younger, your body produced collagen easily. It repaired itself quickly. After menopause, that production dropped sharply, not gradually, but noticeably. Many women first see it in the mirror with looser skin or deeper lines. Others feel it when they stand up after sitting, or when their knees, hips, shoulders, or hands feel stiff. Some women notice that sleep no longer restores them the same way. These signs feel separate, but very often they share the same root cause. What makes this even more frustrating is that many women are told to simply accept it or rely on expensive treatments and supplements that promise fast results. But in my clinical experience, the women who age with strength, comfort, and confidence do something very different. They do not fight their bodies. They support them at the biological level. Here is what matters most. Your body never stops using collagen, even after 60, even after 70. It simply stops making enough on its own. That means the way you eat becomes far more important than most women realize. Food is not just fuel at this stage of life. It is information for your cells. This is where many women get confused. They think collagen support means powders, pills, or complicated routines. While supplements can help in certain situations, the foundation always comes from foods your body recognizes and knows how to break down and rebuild. When collagen-supporting foods are chosen wisely, they provide amino acids, minerals, and nutrients that help the body rebuild strength from the inside. In today's video, I am going to walk you through the most effective collagen-supporting foods for women over 60. These are not trends, and they are not extreme diets. These are foods I see making real changes in real women, including better skin texture, steadier joints, stronger nails, and a body that feels more stable day to day. I will also show you simple ways to use these foods, even if you do not enjoy cooking, or if your digestion is more sensitive than it used to be. Before we continue, I would love to hear from you. Please take a moment and write in the comments where you are watching from. Whether that is California, Florida, Texas, New York, somewhere else in the United States, or another part of the world. This community of women over 60 is growing everywhere. And your voice helps shape what we talk about next. If you are still watching right now, that tells me something important about you. You are not here to give up on your body, you are here to understand it and support it wisely. And that is exactly why the first collagen-supporting food we are about to discuss matters so much. It is often misunderstood, avoided, or used incorrectly. And once you understand how it truly works, you may feel a difference sooner than you expect. Now that you understand why collagen support matters so much after 60, let us talk about what actually works in real life. Not theory, not trends, but foods your body can truly use. I want you to imagine collagen like the wooden frame inside a house. You do not see it, but when it weakens, everything else starts to shift. The goal here is not to flood your body with collagen, but to give it the right building blocks at the right time in a way it can absorb and use efficiently. The first collagen-supporting food I want to talk about is bone broth. This is one of the most misunderstood and most powerful foods for women over 60. Bone broth contains collagen that has already been broken down into amino acids your body recognizes. These amino acids are used to support skin joints, tendons, and even gut lining. What makes bone broth especially helpful after menopause is that it is gentle. Many women tell me their digestion feels more settled when they include it regularly. You do not need to do anything complicated. A warm cup in the afternoon or early evening can be enough. It can also be used as a base for soups or added when cooking rice or vegetables. The key is consistency, not quantity. Small, regular amounts signal the body that support is available. The next food many women overlook is eggs. Eggs do not contain collagen itself, but they contain nearly all the amino acids required to make collagen. This is extremely important. Think of eggs as raw materials. Without them, the body struggles to rebuild what has been lost. Eggs also provide sulfur, which helps stabilize collagen structures. For many women, over 60 eggs are one of the most affordable and effective collagen-supporting foods available. If digestion allows 1 or 2 eggs a day can be very helpful. Soft cooked eggs are often easier to tolerate. Pairing eggs with vegetables adds vitamin C, which further supports collagen formation. This combination works quietly in the background, strengthening the body over time. Another important food group is small, oily fish, such as sardines. Sardines are rich in protein, omega-3 fatty acids, and nutrients that reduce inflammation. Inflammation is one of the biggest enemies of collagen. When inflammation is high, the body breaks collagen down faster than it can rebuild it. By lowering inflammation, sardines help protect existing collagen while supporting new formation. Sardines also provide vitamin B12, which supports nerve health and energy production. Many women notice that when joints feel less inflamed, movement feels easier and more confident. Canned sardines are perfectly acceptable and often easier to use. Adding them to salads or eating them with crackers can be enough. Now let us talk about poultry with the skin on, particularly chicken. Chicken skin contains connective tissue rich in collagen. While many women were taught to avoid skin entirely, the truth is that moderate amounts can be beneficial, especially when prepared gently. Slow cooking methods such as roasting or stewing allow collagen to break down into usable forms. Chicken also provides protein needed for muscle maintenance, which protects joints and balance. Strong muscles reduce strain on connective tissue, making collagen support even more effective. You do not need large portions. Small, thoughtful amounts make a difference over time. Another category worth mentioning is organ meats, but I want to be very realistic here. Not everyone enjoys them, and that is okay. Organ meats contain compounds that support joint and connective tissue health, but they are not essential if bone broth and other foods are included. If you choose to include them, occasional small portions are enough. If not, you are not missing everything. As we move through these foods, notice a pattern. None of them are exotic. None require extreme diets. They work because they align with how the body actually functions after 60. The body needs steady signals of support, not sudden overload. Before we move on, I want you to pause and reflect. Which of these foods feels realistic for you to add even once or twice a week? Bone broth, eggs, sardines, chicken. You do not need all of them. One step is enough to begin change. Now that we have talked about foods that supply the building blocks for collagen, it is time to focus on something just as important, but far less discussed. Protecting the collagen you already have. Many women unknowingly eat in ways that break collagen down faster than their bodies can rebuild it. After 60, this balance becomes critical. Think of collagen like savings in a bank account. Bone broth, eggs, fish, and chicken help you deposit into that account. But inflammation, blood sugar spikes, and nutrient deficiencies quietly withdraw from it every single day. If you only add collagen but do not protect it, the results will always feel limited. One of the most powerful collagen protectors is vitamin C-rich food. Vitamin C is required for collagen formation. Without it, your body cannot properly assemble collagen fibers, even if you eat all the right proteins. This is why pairing collagen-supporting foods with vegetables and fruits matters so much. Simple options work best. Bell peppers, leafy greens, broccoli, strawberries, citrus fruits, and tomatoes are excellent choices. You do not need large amounts. A small serving with meals is enough to help the body use collagen building blocks more efficiently. Many women notice that when vitamin C intake improves, their skin looks brighter and healing feels quicker. Another overlooked protector is healthy fat balance. Collagen is damaged by chronic inflammation, and certain fats increase that inflammation quietly over time. Highly processed vegetable oils, when used daily, can accelerate collagen breakdown. On the other hand, natural fats like olive oil, avocado, and omega-3 rich foods help calm inflammation and preserve connective tissue. This is where sardines and other small fish do double duty. They do not just provide protein, they actively reduce the inflammatory signals that damage collagen. Many women tell me joint stiffness feels less intense within weeks when inflammation is reduced. Now let us talk about something that surprises many women: sugar. Frequent blood sugar spikes damage collagen fibers through a process called glycation. This makes collagen stiff, brittle, and less elastic. It is one reason skin can appear dull and joints feel less flexible even when protein intake is adequate. This does not mean you can never enjoy something sweet. It means timing and balance matter. Eating sweets alone on an empty stomach causes more damage than enjoying a small dessert after a balanced meal. Protein, fiber, and fat slow sugar absorption, protecting collagen in the process. Hydration also plays a role, but not in the way most women are told. Collagen fibers need water to remain flexible. Chronic mild dehydration makes tissues stiffer. Warm fluids such as soups, herbal teas, or bone broth are often better tolerated after 60 than large amounts of cold water. Many women notice joints feel less stiff when hydration is gentle and consistent. There is also one nutrient that often declines with age and quietly affects collagen health: zinc. Zinc supports tissue repair and collagen synthesis. Foods like eggs, seafood, and poultry help provide it naturally. When zinc is low, healing slows and collagen repair suffers. As you listen, notice how this approach works together. It is not about one magic food. It is about creating an internal environment where collagen can be built and protected at the same time. This is how women who age well think about food, not restriction but support. Before we move on, I want you to think about one small adjustment you could make. Adding a vegetable rich in vitamin C, swapping one processed oil for olive oil, pairing sweets with meals instead of snacks. These small shifts protect collagen every day. I want to slow down here and share a story because this is where everything we have talked about becomes real. A few years ago, a woman in her mid-60s came to see me. Let us call her Margaret. She was not looking for beauty advice. She was tired. Her joints felt unreliable. Her skin felt fragile, and she no longer trusted her body the way she used to. She told me something that stayed with me. I feel like I am quietly falling apart and no one warned me. Margaret was doing many things right. She walked regularly. She tried supplements, and she avoided foods she had been told were bad. But when we looked closer, something important was missing. Her diet was very low in collagen-supporting foods and very high in foods that quietly broke collagen down. Not intentionally, simply because no one had ever explained the connection. We did not make drastic changes. We did not chase trends. We focused on support. A few times a week, she added bone broth, usually in the afternoon when she felt most tired. She began eating eggs again after avoiding them for years. She added small portions of sardines and focused on pairing protein with vegetables rich in vitamin C. We also worked on reducing sugar spikes, not by cutting everything out, but by changing timing and balance. At her follow-up visit, something had shifted. She said her joints felt more predictable. Her hands no longer felt weak in the mornings. Her skin bruised less easily. But the most important change was how she spoke about her body. She said, "I feel supported again." That sentence matters more than any before and after photo. This is what collagen support really does after 60. It restores trust between you and your body. When connective tissue is supported, movements feel safer. When joints are cushioned, confidence returns. When the body feels structurally sound, energy is no longer spent compensating for weakness. I see this pattern again and again. Women often think they need to push harder or add more supplements. In reality, the body responds best when it feels consistently nourished. Collagen support is not about forcing change. It is about removing stress and providing steady materials for repair. There is also an emotional side to this that deserves attention. Many women feel dismissed when they bring up subtle changes. They are told everything looks fine. But your experience matters. Feeling less stable or less resilient is information. Listening to that information is an act of self-respect. What I want you to take from Margaret's story is this. Change does not require perfection. It requires understanding. Once you understand what your body is missing, you can respond gently and effectively. Food becomes a form of communication with your cells. As you listen, ask yourself this. Do you feel supported from the inside? Do your joints feel reliable? Does your body recover the way you expect it to? If not, it does not mean something is broken. It means something may be missing. Let us bring everything together calmly and clearly, because the goal is not to change everything at once. The goal is to move forward with confidence and simplicity. After 60, your body does not respond well to extremes. It responds best to steady support repeated over time. Collagen support works the same way. What I want you to remember first is this. Your body is not failing you. It is adapting to a new stage of life. When collagen production slows, the body asks for help through food routine and balance. When you respond thoughtfully, the body responds back. You do not need every collagen-supporting food we discussed. Choose one or two that feel realistic. Bone broth a few times a week, eggs most days, small fish occasionally, or gentle poultry meals. Pair protein with vegetables rich in vitamin C. Use healthy fats that calm inflammation. Be mindful of sugar timing rather than cutting everything out. These choices work quietly but powerfully. Think in terms of support, not restriction. Ask yourself what helps your body feel steadier, what helps your joints feel more reliable, what helps you wake up feeling a little more restored. Those signals matter more than rules. Many women ask how long it takes to notice changes. In my experience, some women feel subtle differences within weeks, especially in digestion and joint comfort. Skin changes often follow more slowly because collagen rebuilds over time. The key is consistency, not speed. I also want to acknowledge something important. Aging can feel isolating when changes are not explained. You may feel like you are the only one experiencing them. You are not. Women everywhere are navigating the same shifts. That is why community matters. Before we close, I would love for you to share one small step you plan to take after watching this video. It could be adding bone broth once a week, bringing eggs back into your routine, or pairing protein with vegetables more intentionally. Your comment may help another woman feel less alone and more hopeful. If this conversation was helpful, please consider staying connected with this channel. We talk openly about the changes women experience after 60 and how to support the body with respect and science. Your body deserves understanding, not blame. And before we close, let me remind you, this video is for educational purposes only. It does not replace medical advice. Every woman's body is unique. If you are experiencing pain, significant changes, or have personal concerns, please consult with your healthcare provider. Your well-being deserves personalized care. Thank you for spending this time with me. Take care of yourself gently, and I will see you in the next.